Yo, what's up, everybody? This is another Sunday Cup of Joe draw stream. Um, Feeling really gray when I put on this camera. Like I literally everything I buy is gray, and now that my background's gray, I don't know what to do. I got tons of stuff. I got Frazetta paintings and original art, all the CG posters and stuff and such to put up, but that'll come with time. It's like I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so like the planning stage takes way too long for me. Probably the reason why I'm a slow artist as well. It's because I just plan too much, overplan it. So B Rose Comics is up in here saying morning, everyone. Good to see you, B Rose. I'd love to start the day off after complaining about my background and planning too much with a little bit of this. This is I forgot this dude existed, and I'm a Florida man myself. But every time I see this, it cracks me up. This dude right here. There's nothing. There's nothing you can say, but maybe just laugh. But yeah, this is definitely Florida. Yeah, something about this dude's whole thing, his whole stance and bravado is American. It's pretty hilarious. So today it's July 4th, Independence Day. What's up, America, baby? And so I started the stream selfishly, as I usually start many mornings. And I realized I was still sick. I picked up a cold a few days ago. It's just been a struggle recently. And so I straight up, I straight up got up. I was like, man, I'm sick. I don't know if I'm going to do this morning stream. And then I had some coffee, and just like a normal morning, it perked me to the idea of doing the draw stream. And then afterward, then I realized it was July 4th. For some reason, I did not realize it was today. And then, but by then I've already labeled the stream licensed to ill because I'm sick, obviously, but should have named it licensed to stream. I don't know. It's a morning though. It's one of those, whenever you're sick, you don't realize that you'll ever be normal again. Even though if it's just like a cold, you're like, I don't think my nose will ever be clear again. So anybody out there, tell me if my levels are good. I've totally forgotten to put on some background tunes, so let's do that. Yeah, Sundays are usually my time to get things done, and today it's my time to finish up a couple of pages that I have been working on the side. And again, this illness has slowed me down on all this stuff too. But yeah, this is again for Left Hand Free, which is the side book that I'm working on. Jesus, my Frazetta paintings just fell. What's up? Oh, that sucks. And they're not even paintings; they're the prints. They're crappy prints. Thanks, B Rose. Thanks for always supporting, dude. I don't always forget to say thank you sometimes because I'm a fool. But that's how it goes. Oh, Zaid's in the house. What's up? America's here. America the Brave. And yeah, I'm gonna draw. So I don't know, and I'm sick, so I'd rather not talk. I don't know if Zaid or Billy or even B Rose, if you want to hop on, dude. Anybody's welcome. It's Independence Day. Anybody wants to hop on, let me know. I'll send you the link. And it's one of those times. It's democracy, baby. Democracy is the real deal. All right, so let's get rid of Slayer, dude, from the streets, and let's do some drawing. Let freedom ring. That's funny. Looking for any other interesting thing before I start drawing, but we'll just kill the screen real quick and reshare my iPad because that's what I'm drawing with. I have a new setup. I'm standing up right now. This is a stand-up desk. I've sent it a few times. Send me the link on the alt account, is B-Rose says. And the Colonel's here, yes. His yeah. Amanda says his calzone looked good. Yes, his Whopper, was it a Big Mac? I can't remember. His burger calzone. Travesties, you know. In another time, in another place, I may have gotten angry over such a calzone. Big Rose says, send me the link. So I will send you the link, Big Rose. And when you say your alt account, I'm assuming you just mean your Twitter account? Hopefully. Send the link. That's totally... What the hell? Why would it ever copy that? For some reason I copied like a spreadsheet, the entire spreadsheet. I must have controlled A on that thing. Send the link to you now, bro. Okay. All right. So we are drawing left-hand free again today. It's going to be fun. Let's pull up that screen. Oh, what's up? Like I said, I'm down to have people on today because I'm sick. I'd rather not talk. I'd rather just draw. Shadowhawk just joined us. I already said Amanda B's up in the house. Did George pop in here? Oh, that's because... Okay. And Billy, yeah. I'll send anybody the invite. I'll actually preemptively send both Zayd and Billy because they're my dogs. Like I said, I woke up with this. I was hoping this illness would have left me. You know, let the demons exercise the demons real quick by the morning, but it did not happen that way. Oh man, what can you do? So how you guys, what's your plan for July 4th? Anybody doing anything weird besides drinking beers and burgers or and eating burgers? I don't know why I always chat the Colonel through Facebook. We just still used to it. It's it's where we congregate. We probably should just open a Discord somewhere. That would make things way easier for everyone. I'm just a loser. I don't like groups. You know what I mean? I'm a nonconformist. All right, cool. It's all good, Billy. No worries. I figured I'd send it anyway. Anybody who wants to join in, join in. Otherwise, I got my coffee. I'll survive. It may be another just hour stream today because, you know, illness. I have other work to do besides this one too. So let's do some drawing on the iPad. Cool. Sweet, sweet. Oh, perfect. Well, that's a good time then. An hour is perfect then because I can listen to EVS and see if I can keep working while I do that. Sometimes that doesn't work. Sometimes EVS is so entertaining that I can't have him on while I work because you're just like sucked into whatever he's talking about. Dude's got a talent for making just about anything interesting. I don't know who said it. Yeah, somebody said it that way. He's like got the talent for making the most mundane bullshit sound good and like entertaining. Okay, so this page we worked on, I don't know when. And so the first thing I need to do here is reevaluate what I got. The only thing I realized was on this page, the double page line, the seam, if you will be right in the middle of this main spiral. And so I think I can move it back, but that would cover the hand over here. So I'll probably move it forward and overlap his leg just a little bit. So we'll do that first before we move on. So, but then when we go to the next step, I'm going to pretty sure I have to change that truck around. I think the writer has a more sci-fi looking truck in mind, which is fine with me. I like things already designed for me as well. I wonder if I'll just warp this instead of do it another way. And Clip Studio does have a warp. It's just nowhere near as good as Photoshop's. When I say nowhere near, I mean it's just not as fluid. It doesn't have like the same kind of, I don't know, dexterity or something. Still works though. You can see I'm doing my job, doing the thing, doing the deed. Yeah, you probably Zayd is asking in the comments if Leroy or Lurpy, also known as Leroy, does test reads. I'm assuming that's Leroy. Dude, this is a double page spread, Amanda. But yeah, Leroy probably would read your stuff, dude. I haven't checked out the Starblades review you gave. I really want to, but I can't. I have all my CG books in like a box that I don't know. I kept Steppenwolf out, so I read that last night, which I'm debating if I'm going to do a review on because I'm a story structure guy, and I think he like. Long story short, Steppenwolf starts iffy, hits a solid crazy note that just works, and then ends with something that's I don't know. I think it's a little bit cliche and maybe forced. Maybe it's just done too quickly without a key scene. So maybe I'll do a Steppenwolf review. The Colonel has shown his face. The Colonel, we'll just pretend the Colonel is the Brits today. He's a British monarch, and we are independently removing ourselves from him. So yeah, this is a double page spread in which I'm trying to move this fire away from the middle line. If you pay attention, there's like a guideline in the middle. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's what we're trying to get rid of, is this tangent that we're getting where the majority of this thing is overlapping that like middle line, which I don't want. And I don't want this fire really touching him. That's why I kept it there, but we'll see what we can do. So there's a cool thing I'm adding to all the magic stuff that's happening in these in this book. I don't know if Jeremy's ready. Oh no, he's fixing his mic or something. So the cool thing I'm doing with this thing is that I'm cool that the writer TF, if he's in the house, if he knows, but I'm cool that he's down for this. I'm putting these geometric shapes around and near them. In this case, it's on the ground in this triangle form, and I'm cool. I like these. I like this kind of cool design. It's going to make it memorable. Like otherwise, it's just magic. If you don't have these, like the cool part about Doctor Strange is you always remember those circles whenever he does those little crazy magic hands, But the cool part is that you remember the circles that he makes, the sigils or whatever. And that's what you remember. That's at least what I remember. And I think that's the idea here, is to make different magic looking shapes happen. Did Vaughn send out? He probably didn't, dude. Vaughn was supposed to send me some art, and he probably totally didn't send me that. But I'll remind him. No worries. I forgot if I sent him my PO box, because it could be sitting in my PO box, because now I have one. Pretty stoked about a PO box. Okay. I think that's better. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll keep it up a little bit. Curve it a little more. That might be the best option there.
What can we say to convince you to take all of the boundaries down, to stop limiting what you believe can be yours?
Okay, I think that's better. Clip Studio is thinking. All right. So, as you can see, pretty straightforward without the magic. They're shooting the magic, fire stuff, and that's what happens. I'm going to take that off, or maybe take off the guys real quick, and go work on this truck. Like he sent me some truck reference. Let me see. Maybe he texted it to me. Is Jeremy ready yet? Give me a signal, bro. The Colonel has given me the signal.
Yeah, I really hope this wire works.
I hear your voice. It must have some connection.
All right. Welcome, guys. Hey.
Matt Fowler's in the house. What's up, Matt Fowler? I got to DM you again. Matt's supposed to be a guest this week, and I haven't confirmed it yet.
Well, America, guys. Happy 4th. Happy 4th.
Yes.
So, yeah. I remember you sending me this shot.
What? Yeah. I dig it. I didn't realize the seam until just the other day, but it's pretty much ready to go. I got
puppies in here somewhere. My dog, but he has 5 puppies now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So we're keeping 3 of them. 2 of them need homes. I gotta go close the door real quick. Hold on.
Go for it. Maybe he emailed that to me.
Yeah, he's usually getting used to my stream. When I stream, he just goes and lays down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, I got Cloud up in here laying down as well.
Sweet. I gotta add what I did on Friday to my comic layouts. So, yeah.
Nice. Good to do the work. Just baby puppies.
Yes, baby puppies. Husky, Malamute, Shepherd mixes. Bubba's a Husky Shepherd, and Mama's a full Malamute with attitude.
What the hell's a Malamute again?
It's like a northern, like husky-ish dog, but it's fluffy, like super fluffy and huge. Like their paws are as big as my hand.
Huh.
Like they're giants.
Yeah, I gotta do a little Google search. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this guy gave me like a more sci-fi truck design, which is fine. I'm totally cool with. I just didn't know he had things in mind for this.
Oh, so he gave you a little bit of concepts?
Not really. He's got like his own little sketches. I wouldn't call them concepts. They're more like ideas that like me to figure out. But which is cool. A lot of writers don't realize what forethought, like for me to do the book 1, I kind of need to know book 2 and 3 a little bit. You know what I mean? I at least need to know, and that kind of stuff you figure out along the way when you start collaborating.
Yeah, like I think that was a lot of the thing with my book. Talking between a few of you guys was there's like 3 books that I'm wanting to put a few things in the first book. That way everything feels unified when it's together. But
that's why you may. I mean, like to me, that's why I wasn't reading every word on your whenever you send it over because I'm mostly concerned with the outline.
Yeah.
But it was good to see because I did figure things out when I read it.
Yeah, what's interesting is that more and more am I reminded of that time you told me I break the assumption stack, and that's obviously been some hurdles I had to jump across because that's the way I do things. But
for sure.
But we're here.
Mr. Fowler's asking about what is this book for? This is Left Hand Free. It's what I describe it now as a mix between Airbender, where you do these martial arts magic moves, and Pacific Rim, where you need two people to perform it. So that's the what would you say? The one big lie I would say in this world, you can use magic as long as you got these precise movements with a partner. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what this book is based on. However,
so it's like synchronized swimming, except like magic happens.
Yes, it's you can say it that way. It doesn't sound as cool. So yeah, I'm sure maybe somebody's into synchronized swimming. So yes,
but okay, so like in like the kata, when you have a whole room doing a kata, a form in martial arts, or at least in my area of Taekwondo. Yeah, it was there's an energy with it.
Indeed. Well, it's that, but it's also I don't know where he's pulling from. I'm assuming it's Airbender because it's very Airbendery martial arts. But who knows? He could be pulling from occult stuff. I don't know. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Like I'm assuming it's not because it's like a young adult type of book.
I'm just goofing, Joe. I just know how you get nervous about them.
What, a cult? No, I wish I could start my own cult, dude. I wish I was that charismatic to be EVS and start my own cult. But not all those happen. All right, so this truck he gave me, it looks like it reminds me of the Nebuchadnezzar style magnetic discs underneath like a
yeah from Matrix.
Yeah. So that's what it kind of looks like. I'm gonna get rid of what this truck. There we go. I just know I want it right around there. I'll move it around, I'm sure, but all right. So this is still the pre-stage. Like I normally have this done before I go to the next step. So this is why I'm doing it.
So yeah, man. Your older brother hit me up a few days ago. Was asking what I was doing today.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he was asking about you the other day. So I figured
someone's wanting some tattoos.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, it'd be good to see him.
Well, that for sure.
I need to add to his arm anyway. Dude, Ryan Cardinal's putting out some killer tattoo.
I'd say, I don't know, he might have the cleanest like cartoon style.
I like it.
Almost anywhere. It's tough. It's tough to beat that. I wish he was anywhere near. If he was like in Georgia, I would drive to Georgia to get his.
He's got some really good clean work and like brave too. So, well, a writer gave the world Scientology, Joe. I love that. That was a great comment. Yes, he did. And he was the most prolific sci-fi writer in history, apparently. Really? Like, he's written more sci-fi than anything. And
if you count, I wonder if he still counts if you include Stephen King. If you include some of Stephen King's books as sci-fi rather than supernatural, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I like cults scare me the most. Like, you can give me supernatural, or you can give me like Michael Myers, like psycho type stuff, or like just like more realistic things. But cults, no. That like it creeps me out because of how legitimate they are.
Yeah, dude. Did you see what's her name from Smallville? That Smallville chick that was.
Yes. I was telling your brother about it. Like when all that news. Yeah, but it was like a
very or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude, this lady like got chicks branded, man. Like
it's crazy.
what with her initials and her own like dudes. Ugh. Cults are freaky, but that's what makes them good horror movies too,
Indeed.
in my opinion.
Amanda's surprised you do tattoos.
Oh yeah, well when you know, art school was over. You moved back home to Kentucky. You didn't really get placement, and so Asimov. Sorry, Amanda B, but Isaac Asimov, like awesome stuff. We've talked about him a few times. But yeah, I did tattoo. Started doing it in like 2008. So for the past few years, I haven't done it that often, but I do it.
Yep. You're known for such things in these circles. Asimov's awesome, dude. I've had Foundations on my nightstand, which I have not read for a long time.
Yeah.
But just the first one. But I've been planning to. I've been wanting to for a long time, and I wanted to do it. I think my deadline was
I had to do a report on him in high school, like. They let us choose.
Robot?
No. Just in general, Asimov.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Just him as a dude. He's my hero.
All that, so.
Go ahead. Hero. No, he really is. He's like he's speaking out against just like ridiculous.
AI.
Ridiculous. No. He spoke out about ridiculous. Like religious stuff for a long time. Like you saw the ridiculousness in religion and spoke out about it in a time when that's like way worse than saying it is now. You know what I mean? Now you can get away with it, but when he was talking about it, it's pretty much you can get canceled. You would have got canceled back then. It was like no, but he was brave for that. I give him props.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this truck. I keep looking at his sketch and I'm like, I can't. Oh, there. He's got a front view.
So yeah, what are you planning to do with a lot of the architecture in this? So you've got other sketches planned out on the environment, or you're just kind of like doing.
That's why I'm surprised about this truck, is because he doesn't want anything crazy. So there's the first thing we started at was concept stuff. So when I did the characters, I was like, so what about the environments? And he was like, I'm cool. I think I need it grounded more than anything. So it's pretty much just like slightly more dystopian. I would say somewhere in like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of another show that did what he's trying to do. It's like just a little bit dystopian, not far-fetched,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he's going for. So this is why the truck surprised me. I was like, he wanted actually some sort of design.
Well, cool.
Which is fun. I mean, well, he designed it himself, so I don't even have to do any work.
What the hell did I just do? Oh.
I'm always down to do any type of designs.
Any type of design.
Did you listen to Bancroft and the Robocopter the other night?
I think I popped in for a second, and then I had to do some stuff like in the middle of it. So I think I missed Rob had one job. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah,
and I just packed up all my books because I wanted to show, here's my collection of the year of CG books, and I've got a lot of my Don Chin books packed away right now.
I need.
I'm supposed to be moving-ish, maybe. We don't know yet.
I hear you. I'm in the same boat. That's the first thing I was saying about not having any books out. But yeah, that stream was awesome. I never catch streams because I'm always like, I don't know. Real life is getting in the way of stream life right now. So, but anyway, I can always catch the replays, and it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh yeah.
It's a little
Satay.
too vertical. I gotta lower this down.
I learned Hubbard through commercials for his book. Oh dear Lord. Man, I remember being in California and I saw like one of my friends was like, dude, you got to check out this book. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He brings me this real thick book and it's just a simple black cover with like white letters on it. That just is like secret lessons. It was worded something a little bit more sophisticated than that, but it was all like trying to sell you this process of mental thinking to improve your life and all. And I'm like, what? And he was like, dude, I've been dealing with, I've been following this book for years, dude. A friend of mine gave it to me. And so I looked into it and it was this whole like pyramid scheme thing. You try to tell some people and they get mad at you though. You know, it's like,
well, that's not anything, dude.
Huh?
I mean, that's just about anything though. I imagine tell anybody their favorite show is shit and they're
But another one was Peter Popoff, a very old like televangelist from like the 90s or the 80s.
Popoff?
Peter Popoff, yeah. Weird name, right? But he's popping off with Christ, you know. But one of the people I knew out there in California was writing the letters to him, and that's how he was operating back then. But if you guys are familiar with the Amazing Randy, he a very old magician, but he calls sidekicks on their bullshit. And and especially like televangelists and people that take advantage of people. So he's consistently had this $1 million prize for anyone who can prove psychic abilities. So Peter Popoff's televangelist thing is all about faith healing through TV and all that, right? So Randy goes in there and they have a little radio like receiver, and Peter Popoff's wife that takes prayer cards from people that enter is on a radio. He's got an earpiece and she's in there telling him, reading off these cards, and it's looking like he's calling the audience out like in some supernatural way. And he caught him right there, but still 25 years afterward, the guy is still out there in California running this whole scheme. He wants you to give him like $10-15 for a blessing, and you get like 2 pennies that are supposedly blessed and all. Like it's this whole like weird thing, so, but people fall for it, which
it's
is
more like a con rather than like a cult.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you have to prey on that type of,
for sure.
I don't know. It's just that crap scares me so bad.
I hear you. So El Padrino's in the house. What's up?
What's up?
I'm drawing my side book. It's not my book. It's the book I'm doing in between Star Circuit books. So we've talked about it a few times, but it's like an Airbender style book. So right now I'm doing like a sci-fi truck in the background here, and then we'll move on to cleaning this thing up. We only got 25 more minutes on stream because keeping it short today. That's what happens when you got a new house and work and plus covers to do. But yeah, fun times.
So did you hear fireworks last night?
Plenty, dude. Plenty.
How does Cloud do, Dearna?
Not great.
Yeah. Mine was in my lap most of the time.
It wasn't that bad. He gets better as it went on, which is good.
Yeah.
He's like at first very barking at every time it went off, but afterward which is actually, I'm glad he's barking because it means he's like, if there's like actually a gunshot, he might actually bark instead of bark, which is good. Okay. Truck times.
Tough tracks.
Draw some freaking trucks.
That was actually a TV show in the late 80s for monster trucks.
Oh, really?
Tough Tracks.
Chip tricks. All right, this thing is pretty close to ready. Half of it went off the page. Doesn't matter.
Oh man. So that's a cool shape thrown out back there, though.
Huh?
That is a cool shape thrown back out there. So
Yeah.
maybe the particulars make it easy to be creative with it. I don't, you know.
Something like that. Yeah. I wanted to keep it in shadow a bit more, so I'm gonna pull it in. But yeah, that's the idea. I wanted nothing too distracting because obviously the story point is the magic stuff. But
Yeah.
just something to give it some flavor.
All right. So Skyward Sword, are you getting it?
I think I will. Just those quality of life improvements are key. I don't know if you remember. Every time you got something in that game, like a rupee, every time you picked up the game, it would tell you. You're like, you might have saw a blue rupee like description like 300 times after playing the game. So at least they got rid of that stuff.
And they're full like controller. You don't have to play with the motion.
Right. Which is interesting. I don't even know if I'll like it without the motion.
Yeah, I like the motion personally.
I'll have to start. It's with the right stick, so it still could work. We'll see.
Yeah.
I got the Mario Golf game, and I didn't play it too much. It's fun.
I've heard a review on it, and they were like, yeah, we expected more, but it is classic Mario Golf. But then they got like some added mode to it, that like speed golf, I think is what it was.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's not. I don't get the same vibe. Like, it definitely feels more third party than. Yeah, which sucks because you really wanted to have something that's, you know what I mean, like some more classic. Yeah. Just the environment seemed like bare bones.
Those were my two that I was looking at the most. I mean, the Legend of Mana series I've played on the PlayStation time and time again, but it looks prettier. You know,
it does. I don't mind. You know, like the old graphics I've been fine with too, but I hear you. I feel like
it's like, give us a Chrono Trigger remake. No, stop teasing us.
Yeah, I was half expecting some other like remakes after you see the success of FF7. You're like, this might bring about a rental of remakes.
They are doing a Final Fantasy IX cartoon series.
Oh, really?
Or animated series, yeah. I'm not quite too sure if that's for Netflix or Amazon or whatnot, but yeah, that's in production, which I think is interesting because they are taking a more darker tone with the mainline series. So it's like they're going to make this big change. I think it's generationally inspired, and then, you know, the histories, the classics. I mean, 9 was amazing, so the old fans will like having that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see it, no doubt. Oh, that ruins my angle. That's why I had it there.
Idiot.
Okay, I think this truck is in line where I want it to be.
Trucky, big bitty, dirty D.
Yeah, it's in the background. I'm not super worried about
Biggie Shorty,
the details, but it looks pretty cool. All right.
And Robert Vaughn.
All right. Hey, truck, you're done. Stay in there for now. Actually, you might see less at the top.
So yeah, I hope everyone's gonna be having a good time. Billy, missed you, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I talked to Billy, but I am I'm out of the loop with a lot of things, but I'm just glad I got tomorrow off. It gives me time to catch up for things, you know, like for all, not necessarily just streams and stuff, just dude, you know.
Yeah, catching up with people a bit too. It's just like, man, how you doing? Everything all right? Everybody chilling.
Absolutely. Get rid of this layer. Where's my people? There we go.
So,
I might move that shark back. It's I don't know.
beep, beep, beep,
Back it up.
beep.
Cool. Kind of points into the action. That's fine. Okay. Now it's time to get back to where I wanted to be at the start of the stream. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Charles, you're here. Good to see you again. Anybody who's throwing some love our way, we appreciate it.
Calzones or sandwiches?
Dude, that's debatable, dude.
The only way that it could have been worse for you is if I had ranch as a side in a ramekin.
You've already.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about the bastardization to the Italian food that I was doing by taking a Big Mac ingredients and trying to smash that with a calzone. You know, that's like chimera stuff, man. I did not intend on that.
Look, man, I really didn't have a problem until somebody called it a calzone. Because to me, it wasn't a calzone. But then someone brings up a calzone. Then I got a problem. So I hear.
Oh, Matt Fowler's sandwich got banned.
Yeah. Charles says calzones are calzones. True. For me, calzones are a special thing. You know, you don't put.
Hey! I laced up that calzone, man. I took the extra time to make sure the ventilation was like weaved. That way, you had it all. It was all convection. Come on.
My point is.
Gate kept.
It's well, yes. It's a baked bread product, is what Amanda's saying. But also, a calzone would be just cheese anyway. If anything, it would be like a stromboli. So it already is negated by having meat in there.
Yeah, there's some good points here. So I saw, sometimes when you bend the rules, you win. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you lose.
Sometimes you lose, but it was delicious, so I won at the same time. So, and I don't like McDonald's anymore. I hate what they've done to the food.
You're boycotting it?
Dude, ever since like the pandemic, I've just been starting to like cook all the time. And now I'm a crap ton better cook. It's cheaper. You just got to have the time. And there are days I don't feel like doing it. So it's a good weight loss program too.
Yeah, to me, cooking is always fun if you have the time.
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't think we all have the time.
No,
that much.
But that's why I like Sandwich Saturdays. It was like gave me a little bit of opportunity to be like, hey, let's see how many people I can get stirred up over the sandwich debate with a calzone.
Right.
I did have that open face sandwich, the Kentucky hot brown. That's just that takes a bit more attention to make the sauce. So I wanted to make sure it came out something interesting.
Right. Hear ya.
Oh, Amanda, that's a good idea. Putting turkey in it? Yes. And yeah. Not a bad idea. I would say I don't know if I'd use 1,000 Island. Like, to be honest with you, I don't. With the Big Mac, it's the only way that works with me. So, but yeah, go for it. It was just a weird for Beckon, when I started our channel on Zade Studios, I was having some of our people come up with recipes, and we did get a bread recipe, an original bread recipe. Yep. Reese did it. So they packaged it up. They took awesome pictures of it, and then me and Collision Bomb did these the Bebo jelly balls. We actually made them. We tried a few different versions, but we found a chocolate version that worked best. So, really cool.
I just realized B-Rose was supposed to jump in here too, and he never did. I wonder if he sent me an email back or something.
Oh. Hey, man to be, call it the Turkey Mac. You know? Oh, dude, I lived in Oceanside, California, Charles. And, dude, I love tacos. I love carne asada. I cannot, but the street tacos out there are insane.
I sent it to the wrong one. I wonder if he'll be able to jump on for a minute. We'll see. Okay.
Now, if you put turkey in a calzone, is it still a calzone?
No, it becomes something else. Yeah.
It becomes like a hot pocket or a pot pie or something like that.
I mean, it could be some form of a stromboli. I don't know if they've ever done turkey in one. You're just getting it just becomes more fusiony. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're doing stuff that the traditional
great brand of ink, Fusion. Oh, I mean the dressing.
Ranch.
Oh, California. I've not tried California dressing.
The hell's California dressing?
That's what I'm saying. Animal style.
Animal style at
In and out.
Yeah. That's one thing I actually can say. It's one of the only things I can say about California. I have had animal style.
Giggity.
Giggity. Oh, look at this.
We got someone.
Yes, yes. First appearance of, oh, what the hell? A wild B-Rose appears.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, man.
My audio sounds like shit. It's because I'm on my phone. For some reason, like, I can't log out of my main account on the desktop. It's weird because I got fucking kicked out of it.
Oh.
What the hell, dude?
I have no idea what the fuck, but like, it's a pain in the ass trying to get it back. Luckily, I have the alt account.
Yay.
Yeah, I was like doing a few different things and I didn't see your message back. Otherwise, I'd have got you on here sooner.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah. What are you up to today on the 4th of July?
Absolutely nothing unless I'm invited somewhere.
I mean, I think everybody's in that boat, except, there's some of us that are fools and working today, but I eventually will quit, and I don't know.
I'm probably going to grab some sake or beer or something a little bit later tonight, but that's about all I'm planning to do.
If I'm not invited anywhere by 6 o'clock, I'm just going to go ahead and stream.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm
Well, if you live in Florida, come hang out with us.
I wish, man. I'm in Texas.
That's where my bro lives. Watch out for Alex Jones.
You got city life or you got rural life out there?
City, man. We're in Houston.
Okay.
He's in Austin. You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Houston. Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Still rolling that Alex Jones joke.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Let it die.
Yeah, right. Let it die.
So yeah, we've got some fun things coming up this week. Hopefully, I have a new proof for Star Circuit. Speaking of, we only have a few more minutes left. Let me show a couple of those while I'm here.
Yeah.
Star Circuit is, if you don't know anybody's watching the replay, Star Circuit's my cyberpunk book. And here's the best proof I've got so far, and it's still really desaturated.
Full screen.
Yeah. Solo.
That is awesome, dude. Damn.
It's really they didn't even trim it, but came out all right. It's just not as like saturated, and so I did a whole new pre-press like set up for this. Let me show you one of the interior pages here. So this is the first page. So it's pretty tight, but it also was not what I wanted. And we've gone back.
That's the janky one that you called me about?
That's not the genuine one. That's the better.
Oh, okay.
And it's still not up to speed. So what can you do?
Oh, wow. Yeah, what can you do? I mean, just keep working at it, you know.
Dude, since then I've done nuts stuff. Like I've done a deep dive. I did like a personalized like one-on-one with a few different people, including Bancroft, who helped me out quite a bit. But Matt Fowler is saying it's who's the printer? It is Comic Impressions. Who's doing the printing out here in Florida.
It was a software issue a lot of the time, wasn't it?
It's more than it's not just software. It's I didn't have Photoshop at the time, and so it's literally the only way to really get things right. The problem is the total ink coverage. I don't even know if people know this, but to make black for printing, you add up the colors or you use K. And CMYK, K is black. So
here we go.
A lot of times what was it?
Here we go again with the K level talk.
Yeah. Point being, I pretty much need to lower. It comes out muddy if you don't lower the CMY part and just leave it as K. So what you want is your blacks to be as much K as possible and not CMY. So the only way you can't do that really in Clip Studio. So I had to do a lot of different things to make that work. But in the meantime, I realized I was missing a caption in my letters. A whole caption missing. So like,
good, you caught something.
So I'm glad I didn't have it printed right away.
Oh, good Lord, that would have driven me nuts.
Yeah, it would. I mean, the weird part is you could have done without it because it's one of those captions, you know. Oh, lost my headphones. That's what I get for being an Italian, bro.
Man, so Joe, when are you gonna start making the rounds again? Like going on other streams?
The minute, like, I thought I was in this position last week when pretty much when I know it's like good, they're printing it, that's out of my hands, then it frees me up. Because literally, I put in an extra 20 hours this week doing printing stuff. Just like on top of everything else, you're like, there's no way I could jump on streams, and so it just makes sense to knock out the things that depend on me. So until I get the print file ready, they can't print it. So that's the idea. So hopefully we'll have a print file that they can use this week, and that'll be that. And then I could make the round. Dude, I think like a lot of the books that CG's putting out are good, and I can't wait till I'm in that position where people are reading it and giving you feedback. So when that time comes, I'll be on all the streams again.
Dude, fuck yeah, man! You're more than welcome to hop on mine as always.
I appreciate it, dude.
So I'm gonna have to go through that CMYK talk. So my prototype book, it gets really, yeah, that's all the grayscale. So it's the version you've seen in digital. I just printed it out and put it in a folder to kind of get a more. But there's so many black pages on there. I'm gonna have to have that.
It happens with anything, but yeah, you're in specifically like darker pages for printing are harder to work with than white.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun.
That's why a lot of earthy tones, dude. So those also print very well.
That's why whenever I have my artists like color in like blacks, I told them to like do it as minimal as possible because it is black and white. That way we have more room for color in the future.
Right. Oh, and that's something I was kind of worried about when I was going into it because that's what I was hearing. But go ahead, Joe.
I was just saying hello to a couple of people before
yeah.
we get to where we're going. I didn't want to interrupt, but yeah, we have Greg's here giving his super knowledge saying K value is key. Indeed it is. And also Johnny Cage shows up. What's up? Cage, back to the forge.
Nice.
So yeah, hopefully, yeah, definitely when you get there, dude, this is where I was like before the printing problems happened, and now I'm up here. Like I just straight up You just have to learn.
Yeah. Like with my thing is I'm gonna try utilizing the darker tones and the color layer a lot more than trying to rely on these big chunky blacks.
Right.
But kind of surround it with be light with its use. I think we were talking about that a long time ago. It was like not just like line economy, but like black economy. Like how much are you going to be putting into your total dark? So,
right.
Yeah, but yeah.
We'll
learn.
At least I'll be able to give my input when you get there.
Yeah. Neff's in. Hail, dude. Happy 4th, man.
Neff's here.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody. Let's see if I can do a quick little promo for Star Circuit before we rock out of here. There's 2 things that's going on. One, I've got a shipment of the bikes in, but the bike's broke in shipment. So not all of them, but the majority. And for that reason, the guy who's printed them was pretty much out the money because it's, that's part of his pack job. You know what I mean? So that sucks. But at the same time, we're remedying it. We're finding solutions. The whole order has been redone. They look good. They just broke on the way. So the pack job just needs to be upgraded to a new level. And that's it. That's how
the
you go.
Smaller one was surprisingly pretty strong. I just popped the disc off, but then popped it right back on. It's pretty stable and sturdy. I mean, yeah, if you do that too much to it, but.
Well, I used to be in the shipping department. I used to manage a UPS store. So I'm like surprisingly I'm very knowledgeable about shipping and packing. So I could have told him if he sent me pictures of the box ahead of time, I could have told him it wasn't
peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts, but a lot of extra space. Keep it airtight as possible. That's the key.
So busting down the package knowledge. The UPS
yeah, dude. I should do a whole packaging. That's probably a good idea. I probably could do a whole packaging stream.
There you go.
Help them out. But a lot of Gemini solves all our problems.
Yeah, I've analyzed the Gemini next to some books I've gotten in other mailers. There's a reason that they cost the way they do. Just
for sure.
They're made for it.
I ordered the biggest order, dude. Oh, what's up? What's up, yours?
I'm not actually going with Gemini mailers for Cerebrum. I'm actually working with Aerith Saga on our version of a box. And on top of that, we're gonna have it covered with bubble wrap, and then again wrapped around with a wrap with the imprint logo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect. The only thing I can say, because Sovereign Wolf did the same thing, right? And it was pristine except for one thing, and I wanted to bring this up to Eddie at some point. And someone else can do this too, but my poster was crinkled, and I'm trying to iron it out now. But that's because he didn't put like a piece of cardboard within the box to separate the book from sliding into the poster.
My box came in all fucking fucked up.
Oh, really?
But I'm not gonna blame Eddie for that. I just blame the fucking post office because dude, it's Houston. Things happen. I'm not gonna put the blame on Eddie, so it's fine.
Yeah, for that, I think that's not his fault. I think within the box though, putting a spacer, what he needed to like a cardboard spacer between the book and the poster, that would have solved his problems. Because that's like my favorite part of this whole thing is that poster is the bomb with the bear and the panther fighting. So sick. That'll definitely be on the wall behind eventually. Jeremy's got a little picture up of some puppies.
Puppies.
What?
That's what they're at right now.
Damn.
So fun.
Fun for you, dude.
I'm having one, but
yeah, dude. So I wish you luck with that.
Thank you.
Before we go, guys, let's talk about Star Circuit real quick. I haven't done full promos. I always feel bad about promoting, but then I watch other people stream and they fully promo their books. And I'm like, why am I not promoting Star Circuit more? I think it's one of the big reasons why my sales have stalled because I haven't been proactive about it. The whole house, and then right after,
out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, that's how it goes. So I'll be back on the push very soon. Like I said, the printing process has slowed me down as well. But we've actually got a couple backers the other day, which is cool.
Mhm. I gotta start pushing it some more too. I try to bring people to the channel, but I hadn't been pushing the book so much. I didn't know where you were at with it. But when are you gonna do your listens?
Oh, I mean, that might be a stretch goal for the next one. For now, I'm gonna probably wait on it because I've got so many other things that it's just gonna be impossible to like really dive into it. But that's the plan later on. So Star Circuit's my debut book in both writing and drawing. However, I've been doing, both of these things for probably, 8 years and heavily in the last 4. So really dove deep into like getting something to work. And I think this book is a winner. So it's a cyberpunk racing adventure where this kind of reckless and arrogant, somewhat damaged street racer has to go against unbeatable androids of the future. These androids are just like ruthless, because they don't have like, emotions and things that hold you back, fear. But as far as this story goes, this is the first chapter where he kind of gets introduced to the world, and he's kind of like being chased by gangs of the slums, and you get a nice introduction to the world. It's going to leave you on a nice cliffhanger to get you ready for everything else. But yeah, it's a colorful book. I did the colors as well. Yeah, there's plenty of things that you can go and check out on the page. It's on Indiegogo for a while now, and it'll stay up there until we get book 2 going. So yeah, check it out. It's one of my favorite things I've done, and that's saying a lot because I've done a few things that I really thought I liked, but this is like such a good package, and I think the world is something you want to be in.
Nefarious says something I've been talking to a few people about for the past couple of weeks is like when people get your book and they read it, it's going to be so fun to hear what people have got to say about it because we know you guys are going to like it. It's awesome.
It's a good point. Awesome. And I after reading several books that we've put out, not every CG book lands as well as you might want or hope. Not all of us can be Monster MD because Monster MD is. I think it landed the best I've read out of everything so far. But yeah. Oh, Joe is saying he's back in 98. Thanks for backing, dude. I want to do another competition once we have the book out there, people reading it. I think I'm going to put out there a new raffle. Anybody who does a review and puts it out there, I'm going to put you guys in a raffle for original art. That'll be really cool, and to incentivize people to tell what they think. I'm really confident in the book, and the people that have read it give me good reviews so far, which is nice to hear. So check it out, guys. We're going to probably send us off as we usually do with a sweet video from it's one I put together of our mixtape with our awesome Vosto Synthwave. He's got his own CG album. He's done songs for a lot of CG books out there.
And it's awesome. It's good to listen to.
Have you guys checked that out? Have you checked that out, B-Rose? You there?
Not yet. I am interested.
It's like it's called Wave. Check it out on Spotify.
Ooh, hell yeah, man! Because you know me, dude. Cyberpunk, man. We're like 2 of like the 5 cyberpunk people.
Dude, I can't wait till your book is like in full force because then we can join forces.
I show art occasionally on like the Twitter fleets and on Instagram.
Dude, they don't show me anything. I feel like these algorithms are so bad.
They wait for like 24 hours for me.
Oh shit!
So I don't get them posts until like next day.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. F says he's listened to the album for a solid day and a half. Yeah, it's actually really good. I enjoy one of the songs from the Lost Pages. I feel like is really good. Monster of D's tracks like addicting as well.
It's got that dark industrial scent feel to a lot of it, and that's what I liked about it.
Mm-hmm. I think Star Circus track is the hit, but that's just me. I'm obviously.
So it's like dark synthwave, then, right?
Yeah,
like Carl Casey on YouTube.
A little bit. It's more. every track's a little different. Like my track's more atmospheric. I wouldn't say it's as dark. It's just, it's got more Blade Runner-ness to it.
Yeah.
I like the slow build up and then that drop like 10 seconds in. It's so fucking cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's what sold me on Valso. Valso sent me a couple tracks that he did, and the drop on the couple tracks he sent me were just unbelievable. I was like, this is
nice. I'll check it out then. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's in fact awesome. Yeah, No Ice, great writing music. Yep, I imagine it is. So Star Circuit, go check it out, guys. Let's hit 330. Anybody out there that's on the fence, please jump on board. It's actually pretty cheap as far as a book goes. 32 or actually,
Oh, did I back it? I'm just joking.
the book is 40 pages actually total with covers, but
40 pages. Okay. All right.
so check it out. Help us get to 330. That'd be great, guys. And yeah, let's get off this thing. Go have a great July 4th, Independence Day for us Americanos. Yeah, have some beers and beer.
Fuck yeah. Here to see you.
You guys want to tell me right there?
Yeah,
Heroes,
America.
plug your channel real quick. Heroes,
Yeah.
plug your channel. You doing something tonight or no?
Oh, yeah. I am streaming on my channel at 7 p.m. CST at Black Rose Comics on the YouTubes. And,
That's 8 EST, right?
Yeah, Central Time.
So 8 Eastern Time. Correct?
Yeah. I don't know fucking time zones yet, man. It's still a blur to me.
And so yeah, I occasionally try to. I always watch and put it in the background if I'm working, but it's hard to jump on. I got like a weird brain, man. Like I was saying before, I can't listen to like podcasts and streams if I'm working on really heavy stuff. So, but
Yeah, because you can't soak up one bit and then transmit another. I mean, that makes sense.
well, yeah. There's actually a book called "Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain."
Yeah.
That talks about this idea that even if you're like thinking about language, you're screwing up your right side of the brain while working. So keep that in mind, guys. Anybody's out there having trouble?
Yeah, go get that neural link, and we'll,
Oh yeah. So have a good day, guys. Later, everybody. Yeah.
Later, everyone.
Anything? I knew you.
Oh, what?
Did you have something you were doing today, or no? Just gonna go?
Oh no, I've just been working on my book. Just coloring around and stuff, or doing the value tests and making sure all the lighting's planned all right. If you want to check out my channel, it's on Zate Studios at YouTube. I'm on the Twitters as well and all that. So, but we got Art Bros on Wednesday, so you all see me then.
Oh yeah. Sounds good, guys. Follow us all on Twitter and
like, subscribe if you haven't.
Hell yeah, good idea. That's a good idea. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good night or day.